Young Turks, new sponsor, Squarespace. Go Squarespace. Wait, is that a square? Let's start with Orrin Hatch. He is clearly against the DREAM Act. He's very clear on the record. He says, and remember the DREAM Act is for immigrants who were brought to this country by their parents who didn't have anything to do with it, who've been here for 5 years, got into college, or want to serve their country, the United States of America, in the military, okay? Only those people. And then they'd have to do it for 2 years, and then there'd be a 10-year waiting period, right? So it's for people who are going to contribute to this country unquestionably. But Orrin Hatch doesn't agree. He thinks that it is, quote, a cynical exercise in political charades, and that the Democrats have brought this up, and it is for political reasons and to appease. Well, let me quote him here. Orrin Hatch continues by saying, unfortunately, Senate Majority Leaders have opted instead to move ahead with show votes aimed at currying favor with their far-left political constituencies, referring to the DREAM Act. Okay? Far-left constituencies, apparently Latino voters, etc. So I tell you, Orrin, he's not in favor of it, which is curious because earlier this year, in July 7th, he said, quote, at a town hall meeting, a lot of these kids are brought in as infants. They don't even know that they're not citizens until they graduate from high school. If they've lived good lives and they've done good things, why would we penalize them and not let them at least go to school? Now, the reason he said this in defense of the DREAM Act is because back in 2003, he's the one who proposed it. Actually, that version was more liberal. This is a more conservative version of the DREAM Act. And he was a sponsor of that bill. So what has happened? Not just since 2003 to get Orrin Hatch to change his mind, but since July of this year. Well, I'll tell you. He's running in 2012, and the Tea Party says they're going to run a right-wing candidate against him that is further right than he is. All of a sudden, Orrin Hatch goes, what? Me? Helping immigrants with their school or their education so they can pay taxes or serve in our armed forces? Hell no! I hate the immigrants. What are you talking about? This is political charades and this is outrageous, and it's just trying to appease the far-left political constituencies. Am I right-wing enough? Am I right-wing enough to... No, please, no Tea Party, no Tea Party. I can be even crazier right-wing. Watch this. I hate the DREAM Act. Bleh. Is that good enough? Is that good enough? Did I do all right? You are pathetic, man. You are a politician of the first order. You always have been. You never meant any of this stuff. Orrin Hatch is this fake, respect around Washington. It's real in the sense that all the other clowns in Washington are like, oh, Orrin Hatch, revered senator from Utah. He's been around forever. Yeah, he's been around doing crap like this forever. I got no interest in Orrin Hatch. He's exactly what's wrong with politics. And you look at these quotes. If you're a right-winger or a left-winger, it doesn't matter. If you're right down the middle, it doesn't matter. Can't you tell this guy is a grade A politician who doesn't mean a damn thing he says? Are you going to elect guys like this? Come on, man. Look, I'm not telling you to go vote for the Tea Party guy because he's more right-wing, but I get it, man. It's because you can't stand these fake politicians. And if you're in a general election, even if you're a Republican in Utah, you want to put this clown back in charge? Oh, hell no. New sponsor at the Young Turks, Squarespace. They help you build websites. They've got 24/7 support, and they've built some of the largest websites in the world.
They have an iPhone app, so you can edit your website on the go.
TYT promo code, 10% off for the life of your order. Squarespace.